It's getting closer to midnight.
So I have to show you guys the morning really quick because it's so pretty.
My red cup now. I will soon make a move. Ooh, I can taste it. The bittersweet.
Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So today we are going to be doing our whole house cleaning routine part 2. And we're going to start in the living room because the kitchen, I don't know about anybody else, but for me the kitchen is always the most overwhelming because I have to deep clean my countertops and I got to wipe all the appliances down. I got to wipe the double glass doors down, and it just seems to take a lot longer than dusting does. So we're just going to start. I got a little bit of a breakfast mess in here. Sometimes we eat in our living room. We don't always sit at our table. We live in our house, so we've always ate in the living room a lot of the times if we feel like it. Now I do like to have like family sit downs at the dinner, of course, or at the table, of course. But when we're just like, lounging, relaxing, we want to come in, we just sit here at the coffee table and it normally gets pretty messy. So I got to clean that up. So yeah, normally whenever I like to get started with my cleaning routine or my morning, I want to make sure like I got a candle going, Alexa going, so we're going to turn her on in a little bit. And we're also going to start a load of laundry. So that is going to kind of get me going, and then I just kind of get into the swing of things. Or basically, if you are new here to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. I make these new videos every single week, and as of right now, I'm on a schedule where I'm trying to post 2 cleaning videos a week, or I might alternate and have like a cleaning video and then I might have like some cooking or something like that. We'll see. I'm trying to do polls right now to see what you guys really want to see. For the most part, I think you guys have been enjoying cleaning and cooking, like a combination of it. So I actually need to put some dinner in the crock pot, so I'm actually going to do that too today. So that's like a little surprise for you guys, but I'm going to make some potato soup. It's really easy to make, and I got this recipe off Pinterest probably a few years ago, and I really like the recipe. Now, of course, one of the odd things that it does call for is cream cheese, and I know not everybody likes that. So if you don't like cream cheese, you don't have to use that. You can completely make it your own, put your own cheese in there, regular cheese if that's what you want. You don't have to use the cream cheese. I personally like cream cheese, and so does my husband. So I think it kind of gives the soup like a really good creamy consistency. So we're gonna make potato soup today. So yeah, if any of that kind of content interests you, please hit the red subscribe button and be sure to give me a thumbs up because that also helps out my videos and my channel. And if you guys ever want to share my channel, I'd be so grateful for you guys to do that. My channel has been around for like a really long time, and I actually, guys, I know a lot of people don't really think of it, especially if you don't do YouTube. YouTube is a job, believe it or not, and like it takes time to make these videos, and I do feel like I put in a good amount of work that goes into, especially the cleaning videos, because you have to edit them, it takes forever and all that. There's time that goes into it, plus you got to film it, so I mean there is a lot of time. So if you guys ever want to just share my channel and help get me out there, I would really greatly appreciate that. I am also do vlogs here as well, so if you want to see a little bit more into my personal life, all my family members, a couple of my family members, should I say, my dad and my brother have YouTube channels. I have them linked down below. My aunt runs her own business where they make t-shirts and stuff. I have their link down below, so if you want to check out my family members that also have their own businesses, they're down in the description. And everything else that I have down there, I need to kind of update my subscription or my description a little bit and put some new stuff in there. But for the most part, everybody's link is down below, so go check them out and then tell them I sent you. But let's go ahead and get started with this video. I hope you get some cleaning motivation and this gets you up off your butt to do some cleaning. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is put a load of laundry in, and I did not film that for some reason. So anyways, I think my camera, I thought it was recording, but it wasn't. That happens a lot sometimes. But anyways, so I'm just going to wipe down the shelf in the laundry room, and that top shelf that has all that decor on it, it doesn't get wiped very often. So sometimes I just don't do it. It's probably due to be done, to be honest with you guys, but when there's a lot of clutter and a lot of things just sitting around, I try to avoid stuff. Like, I hate clutter when I'm cleaning, so I just really dread climbing up there as well because it's high up where I can't reach. After I get the laundry room dusted, which we're actually going to go back in there because I need to wipe down the washer and dryer, and I'm just going to use some Windex when we go back in there to do that. But I'm just going to dust off our kitchen table. If you guys are new here, we just actually got this table, so it's still pretty new. It's a little bit different than most people's tables, but we do really like it. So I'm also going to wipe down this potato bin and my onions. This is where I keep that stuff. It was actually handmade for me, so I do really love it. I'm also going to just go through the house here, and this was in the hallway. This is our little antique wash stand, and I'm just going to dust this down. I'm using, as you guys saw, the fall leaf scent today. I do really like this scent, but it's not like my favorite one. I think my favorite one is the apple cider scent for fall, and then the acorn spice one smells really good too. So I think definitely apple cider is my favorite fall scent for the Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products. I cannot wait for the Christmas scents to come out. I hope they make a new one this year. I really wish they would make a like pine scent. I do have the Love Meg surface cleaner, and her scent is pine, and I do really like it, but it's expensive, so I would buy it again, but guys, I'm just trying to save like a little bit of money, so I would just buy the Mrs. Meyer's because it's a little bit more affordable for me. But I really hope they come out with a pine scent. Let me know if you guys know if they're coming out with a new Christmas scent, but I do really love peppermint. That's probably my favorite one. So which scent do you guys like if you use that? So I'm just going through the living room and dusting. I'm really glad that my couch is over here because I can reach my shelves really well now. And where before I would let these shelves go a couple of times just because I just was too lazy to get up there and clean it. Things that are up really high, I'm just lazy about cleaning sometimes. Maybe some of you guys can relate to that. But, so as you can see, my coffee table was a complete disaster, so I wanted to clean up our breakfast here. Like I said, we live in our house, and sometimes we eat in here. I'm not really too strict about it. The only thing is I try to be careful with this cream-colored rug in here, which isn't really a big deal because I do have a shampooer now, so I feel like a lot more better about that. So if I do make a mess, I can just get out the shampooer and try to clean it up the best I can. It does have like a stain around the edge of the coffee table where the dog lays. Sometimes when I shampoo, it does get up a lot of dirt, but for some reason the color of the rug has just got really worn out, like discolored. I don't know what kind of cleaning product I could use to like refreshen this rug to make it brighter like it was new again. If you guys know, let me know down below, but I don't really know what to use. If it was all one color and I didn't have those gray stripes through it, I could probably just try to bleach it, but honestly, I don't even know if that's the right thing to do just because it could ruin the carpet. I don't know. But yeah, it's a struggle, you know, with pets. When you got a dog, dogs are just dirty in general, so carpet and stuff drives me crazy trying to keep that clean. I wish in a way that I didn't have carpet throughout my house, and one day I think that might be our goal, is to try to get rid of the carpet. But carpet's easier to clean than hardwood floor as far as like it's quicker to just, you know, vacuum it. With hardwood floor you gotta vacuum and mop it. So anyways, I'm just wiping down the coffee table, and then we're going back into the laundry room here, and this is where I'm gonna wipe down the washer and dryer. I'm just gonna save my kitchen for last. So I'm gonna pop in and out of here throughout this video, and I hope that you guys get up and get motivated. Please excuse me in this video, but I'm actually getting ready to go to work. This video is going to be a little late for you guys because I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I actually forgot again that I had work to do on this video, because what I've been able to be doing is like I get ahead on editing it, but then I'll leave like the voiceover part for last. So last night I completely forgot to film a voiceover, so here we are the next day, and I have to go clean a house this morning. So I'm eating a bagel at the moment, so I do apologize if you guys can tell that I got something in my mouth, because I do, because I'm trying to hurry up. But I wanted to get this voiceover filmed so when I come back home, I can hurry and get it edited for you guys and posted. I don't want anybody to be upset with me over that, but sometimes life just happens and we forget things. And I'm telling you guys, I don't know what it is, if I'm just getting older or if I don't have enough of some kind of nutrient in my body where my brain just cannot like remember stuff very good. It's really scary. So, yeah. Okay guys, so now that I put the dishes away, we're gonna make me some dishwater. This is my second time filming this part of the voiceover because I thought that I was filming. Turns out that I was not. So I do apologize for that, but you guys ain't gonna know, but I'm just feeling like, oh my god, I just sat here forever and was talking and my camera wasn't even on. That happens to me a lot too, so I need to get my crap together. I'm a little tired this morning. I'm actually drinking caffeine this morning, which I try to avoid, as you guys know, for my reflux issues, but I need it this morning because I'm still asleep. But anyways, I like to put just like a splash of bleach in there along with my Dawn dish soap and my dish rag, and I wipe down my countertops like this once a week. In between meals and stuff during the week, I'll just use like a spray and wipe down the counters because it's a lot faster to do it that way, but this way sanitizes everything, and I feel like my countertops turn out the best when I use the dishwater and the bleach. They just look the best. I don't know what it is, but with the Mrs. Meyer's product, kind of streaks my laminate countertops. I don't know if anybody else has had that issue with that, but I even had that issue in my old house with the Mrs. Meyer's on the countertops, so that's why I don't use it on my countertops. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys are having a great week and you're getting motivated to get some cleaning done, but I'm trying to also figure out what my cleaning schedule is going to be for you guys. I did not get to post my poll yesterday, so maybe when I get home today, I can work on doing that and figuring out what you guys are going to exactly see this week so you guys know. I kind of like letting you guys know what you're going to see because I feel like it kind of lets you guys just, you know, kind of have a heads up of what you're going to see and maybe get you guys excited for it so you'll come and check out the video, which I know most of you guys do anyways. You guys are so awesome and I really appreciate your guys' support on my channel and it means a lot, so I do appreciate you. You guys have, if you've been around for a while, you know that I love this product. It's really inexpensive. You can buy it almost anywhere in the store, and I also use it to shine appliances, not only just to dust my wood with. So it works really good on stainless steel, and I love my stainless steel appliances. I thought that I would be aggravated with stainless steel, but honestly, even though they are kind of They take more time to clean than regular appliances would. They, in my opinion, just look so pretty, but you guys know that I'm into like sparkly, shiny stuff, so that's why I knew when I moved in that I wanted stainless steel, because I just think it's so pretty. It's very shiny, and I'm going to give you guys a little overview of the stove here in a little bit. I'll come back and give you an overview of everything, of how shiny my stove was after using this product, because I wanted you guys to see how good it actually does work, and it's not just like me pulling your guys' leg. It really does work good on stainless steel. I absolutely love it. Try to make sure that I'm wiping my chairs down. Normally, now that I have new bar stools on that new table, I don't really have to worry about doing this step, which is nice. It saves me like a little bit of time now. My new table is so faster to clean than my older table was, because I had to wipe down all my chairs and even the bottoms of them, and these are kind of like wood, so they're really kind of like a gritty, difficult material would be to take a rag to them. I'd probably, if they ever, you know, start to look dusty, I'm just gonna have to take the vacuum and a brush on the vacuum head to them. So that's how I'll probably clean those, but I won't have to do that very often, I don't feel like. So now we're just gonna work over here on this little random area in my kitchen. I don't even know what you call this area in my kitchen. When we moved in this house, I originally wanted a walk-in pantry because I always wanted one of those, but our house with our space, you know, it's limited. So we could have done one probably if we could have just figured out how to do it, but we didn't. So we just ended up making more cabinets over here on this side, which is fine because I love having all of these cabinets. I have a ton of space to put things, and I've tried to declutter. Like every year, guys, I get rid of more stuff just because I'm tired of having a lot of stuff. Maybe you guys can relate to that, but I just get tired of hanging on to things that I don't need or use. I'm just to the point in my life now where I'm like, I don't need to keep stuff that I'm not using. Also, I realized that now that I'm 32 years old, that the same things don't excite me as they used to, and it makes me kind of sad because it really just makes me realize that I'm getting older and I'm changing a lot. And even when we go out and we go places, like I used to love shopping when I was in my 20s, like clothes shopping and things like that, and now stuff like that just I dread. Like I don't even look forward to doing that. I don't like to spend a lot of money for clothes at all. I'd rather go to a thrift store and thrift my clothes or buy something offline. My friend said she uses Poshmark to buy a lot of her clothes from, and I really need to do that because I just always forget about Poshmark, to be honest. But do any of you guys do that? Let me know. I just don't like to pay a lot for stuff, and I feel like now with the prices, inflation being so high, which is ridiculous, and it sucks really bad, it just makes me want to just try to, you know, be very careful with what we are spending. And then those things that we have to have is one thing, but I'm trying to have a mindset of where if it's something that I don't really need, or, you know, even if it's something that I want, I can save money towards it down the road or something. That's one thing. But I'm just trying to choose things that are more useful for our living than just just stuff that, I don't know. You guys get my drift here on this topic, but I'm just different now that I'm older. Things that I used to really love doing and things that I mean, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but now, anyways, now that we're done, I've straightened up my linen closet. As you guys saw, it gets a little messy every now and then, and I hadn't straightened it up for a while, so I tried to fix it up. But I'm using this Pet Refresh on the living room rug. I didn't film me putting that on there, but I just like to let that set for like a little bit before I go and vacuum it. But yeah, now we're pretty much at the end of this routine where we're going to vacuum and mop the floor. And that is basically what I do every single week. This was my whole house cleaning routine. Make sure you guys watched part 1 if you have not. But this is what I do every single week. Once a week, this is how I clean my house. My mom actually asked me if I clean my house every single day. I tidy every day, but I don't do this every day. This is just my once a week routine that I do normally toward the end of the week. And with Cole being in school, it's so much easier for me to get this stuff done, and it's kind of nice to be able to get it done. It's like I get it done a lot faster now. It really doesn't take no time at all if you break down your cleaning this way instead of doing it all at one time. I just feel like it just works better for me. I don't know. I like the feeling of still having some time to do other things or just like work on videos. That's pretty much what I spend my time doing during the week when Cole is not here. I'm always doing something though. I never really am just sitting around, and if I am, it's because I'm taking a break, and I don't really take breaks very long. I'm normally always trying to do something because the way my brain works is that I just like to stay busy. I like to do things. It makes me happy and it makes me feel productive, and that could just be like my personality, of course, but that's just how I roll. So I don't know. I like to get things done, whether it's anything physical. I'm all about doing. I just love doing work. Sounds strange maybe to some people, but I don't know. Of course, if I'm sick or something, that's different, but yeah. So if you guys didn't watch the vlogs, I moved my living room around again. This is normally how my living room looks before we put our Christmas tree up, which I'm not ready to do. I normally wait until Thanksgiving to put my Christmas tree up, but you guys know I start decorating for Christmas when Halloween is over, like November 1st. I'm ready to decorate for Christmas most of the time. We'll see this year. I'm not really feeling the vibe for Christmas just yet, and it is October 17th while I'm filming this voiceover, but I'm slowly getting in the mood because I've seen a lot of people posting Christmas videos already, and I'm just like, oh my god, y'all, we haven't even got to Halloween, which you guys know I decorate kind of early than most people, but it's just because I enjoy leaving decorations up a little longer than usual. My mom would never put out her decorations until Thanksgiving. That is always when she does hers, and she still does it that way, and I think, you know, everybody to each their own, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to wait, then wait. If you want to do it early, then do it early. I think whatever makes you happy is what you should do, and not worry about what other people think. And I'm one to talk because, guys, I've spent a majority of my life caring about what people think about me, and I'm just at the point now where I don't want to live like that anymore. So I'm just to the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just try my best not to care what other people think, and if I want to do something that makes me happy, then I'm gonna do it. So here we are. So I am just going to finish up cleaning here, and we're gonna mop, but I hope you guys got some motivation. I actually have to go because I gotta go to work. But I will see you guys this afternoon. We're using some Mrs. Meyer's, or not Mrs. Meyer's, oh my god, Mr. Clean with the Gain scent. This stuff smells really good. It's actually a little bit cheaper right now than Pine Sol, because you guys know Pine Sol is my holy grail. I love Pine Sol. But, and then I don't do this every week, but I put just like a couple drops of bleach in with it just to sanitize my mop head and also my floors, just to sanitize a little bit. So I feel like this works really well. Now, guys, I know a lot of people are going to be like, you shouldn't mix chemicals. Well, I've never had any issues with mixing these two together, and I know you do have to be careful with what you mix. So, but I don't put hardly any bleach in at all. Just like a little couple drops, and I feel like it does the job. And then My floor is nice and sanitized, and I love my cedar mop, you guys know. It works really good with my type of floor in my house, and it's super easy to use, and it's quick. And then I can still, you know, scrub really good. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and hit the red subscribe button if you guys got motivated, and stick around because at the end of this video we are going to be making potato soup. So if you guys want to see that, then make sure you hang around till the end. I probably should have said that a little earlier in the video, and I just kind of forgot that we were making that. But I'm throwing a recipe in. I'm going to try to throw recipes in my videos, so if that is something that you want to see, make sure you hang around and watch. And I hope you guys have a great week. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new here. I would love to have you join the channel, and I make videos every single week, and I will see you guys in my next one. To the end of the video, I'm going to share a really simple crock pot potato soup with you guys. This is the one that I normally use every year. I just haven't tried any other recipes out, but of course this is not as good as my grandma's potato soup. She makes like the best, but this is still pretty good in my opinion, and my husband really likes it. So the only thing I don't have is bacon, so we will not be using bacon, but let me just tell you guys, bacon takes this over the top. So I recommend getting some bacon and frying that up to put on top of it when you're done with it. But so what you're gonna need is 2.5 pounds of potatoes, 1 small onion, 2 cups of chicken broth, 4 cloves of garlic. In my case, I just have the jarred kind, so we're just gonna kind of do that. Half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper, 8-ounce cream cheese, 4-ounce shredded sharp cheddar cheese, and 1.5 cups of heavy cream. And we're basically just going to put all that into the crock pot. And when it's done, you can kind of take your potato masher and mash the potatoes down a little bit. But this is called a crock pot loaded baked potato. I'll put the actual link down below for you guys. But this is really easy to do. So I'm just going to prep all my stuff and throw it in there. Okay, so real quick, because I'm reading the instructions, you always want to do that. You don't want to just say, oh, I just need to throw everything in there like I just told you guys, because that's not. It's been a while since I've made this, so I'm glad that I read the instructions at the bottom. So what we're going to put in first is the potatoes, the onion, the chicken broth, garlic, salt, and pepper. And then we're going to cook that. You can either cook it on high for 4 hours or low for 6 to 8. In my case, it's going to be for 6 hours on low because it's early in the morning still. So, or whatever. But it says once it's done cooking, this is when you get done with it. Then you add your cream cheese, your cheddar cheese, and the heavy cream. And that's when you take your potato masher to blend it together really good the way that you want it. And you can top with your choice of whatever toppings, like I said, bacon or green onions or like whatever you like, I guess. I don't know what else you put on it, extra cheese if you want, I don't know. So we're not going to put the cheese in right now or the heavy cream. So these 3 ingredients need to wait until it's done. So we're going to do everything else really quick. is a winner, guys. I did add an extra bit of regular 2% milk just to kind of make it more of a soupier consistency. It depends. See, I think this is perfect the way that it is right here. It's still very soupy, but it's not overly thick. The last time I made it, it was like really thick. So if that happens to you, all you have to do is just add more liquid. Just add some more milk, heavy cream, or chicken broth, whatever you want to add. So I'm gonna go enjoy this with some crackers because I love to just like dip my crackers in soup. Obviously, with the ingredients that were called for this, it's definitely not healthy. It's a little bit on the fattening side, you know, but we're not eating it all the time, you know. It's just one of them things that we make once in a while, and I do really love potato soup. It's one of my favorite things. So yeah, I thought this was a really good fall recipe, so I hope you guys got some cleaning motivation today, enjoyed the video, and like that I threw in a recipe. Let me know if you want me to do that. Like, I'll try to do more of it. Let me know. Let me know if you guys try out the recipe. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, hit the red subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.